Give me a little intro going, because I think it's going to be a popular segment. I think it's going to be a regular thing that we do. I also haven't settled on a name, either the Resurrection or Celebrity Resurrection. Tonight we're going with the Resurrection. What is it? Well, in a nutshell, I use my power and influence and visibility and my ability as Jesus to raise things from the dead, to raise a celebrity career from the dead. I will resurrect a celebrity here on the show, and tomorrow when you wake up, they will again be famous and be a household name the way they were a long time ago. Now, Tiny Rick in the chat room guessed Bud Bundy, who was David Faustino from Married with Children. He played Bud Bundy on Married with Children. As I said in the chat room Periscope, that is close. That's close. It's not Bud Bundy. Instead, the very first subject and very first celebrity resurrection attempt is going to be Dustin Diamond, a.k.a. Screech. That's right. I'm going to resurrect Screech tonight. Tomorrow you wake up, he'll be trending. He'll be big. He'll be the next fucking Harry Potter movie. He'll be the next Bond. He'll be the next James Bond. Dustin Diamond, because of... That's annoying me. Dustin Diamond, because of this segment right here tonight, he will become the next James Bond, or get another similarly high-profile job. Of course, you know Dustin Diamond. He's had a pretty wild ride since Saved by the Bell. Here's a little video about what the fuck ever happened to Screech. So check that shit out. Poor Screech.
Dustin Diamond, also known as Samuel Screech Powers from the TV show called Saved by the Bell, which was named one of the 20 best school shows of all time, began acting when he was really young.
What? Oh, hold up. There was a list of the 20 best school shows of all time. First of all, who made this list? What was the criteria? And how many school shows have there been? How could Saved by the Bell not make the top 20 of a list specifically focused on school or on shows that took place in schools? What are the other ones? Beverly Hills 90210, Saved by the Bell. What was that one? Head of the Class. That's not the only thing I think of. They were specifically focused on schools. There's been plenty of shows that have schools in them and kids go to school or whatever. But I guess they're talking about shows that they're centered around going to school. I don't know. 22 seconds in this video, it's already been derailed. It's already derailed the segment. Back to the resurrection of Dustin Diamond.
When Dustin played Screech, many people thought that his character was born from the Saved by the Bell show. But Screech was in fact first seen on the show called Good Morning Miss Bliss. It aired on Disney from 1988 to 1989 and remade into Saved by the Bell, which aired on NBC. He played...
Wow, I did not know that. I just thought that was the first season of Saved by the Bell and they retooled it. But it was called Good Morning Miss Bliss? Wow, I'm learning all kinds of shit.
Screech in the remake from 1989 to 1993. He also brought Screech into a TV movie called Saved by the Bell Hawaiian Style in 1992, which aired in conjunction with the series. And not too long after...
By the way, not for nothing, the fucking broads on Saved by the Bell were hot as hell. And Saved by the Bell was like right when I hit puberty, so you can... you know what I'm saying. Little... That's what I'm talking about.
After Saved by the Bell ended, he starred in another one of Saved by the Bell series called Saved by the Bell The College Years from 1993 to 1994.
In other words, his career was really Saved by the Bell.
Now, even though the show was canceled after one season, Dustin was able to return to play Screech in Saved by the Bell The New Class, where he was Principal Belding's assistant from 1994 to 2000. But before he continued on in...
What? Saved by the Bell, The New Class? He was on there for 6 years? What? Man, I don't know if I can help Dustin Diamond. I didn't know enough about Saved by the Bell. I know he was on Saved by the Bell for 12 fucking years.
The new class show, he did another movie with the original cast of Saved by the Bell called Saved by the Bell Wedding in Las Vegas, where Zach and Kelly, two of the main cast members, were getting married. Dustin was born in California.
Maybe I'm looking at this all wrong. Maybe we need to do more Saved by the Bell movies, like Saved by the Bell gets COVID-19. Saved by the Bell, maybe Mario Lopez gets killed by the cops, or oh no, Lisa. Lisa's the black one. She would get killed by the cops. Just, I mean, I'm not saying that I condone that. I'm saying that's what would happen in the movie to make it more realistic and to bring awareness to the plight of African Americans. Maybe Dustin Diamond would get wounded. Screech would get wounded trying to save Lisa. He tries to intervene. He's big burly cop. The cop's like, "Fuck you, Screech. Tase." I don't know. It could be double feature. They get coronavirus. A couple of them die from that. And then the police brutality Saved by the Bell movie. And I think that's going to be the key. I think really we got to keep Dustin Diamond in the Saved by the Bell franchise. That's really where his wheelhouse is.
And went to Zion Lutheran School. He has a black belt in karate and ranked number 16 in VH1's list of the 100 greatest kid stars.
Apparently he also has a sex tape and he has a big old dick. So, black belt, big old dick. I don't know where things went wrong.
And when Dustin was younger, he was a live mannequin for a store. So whatever happened to Screech from Saved by the Bell? Well, right after Saved by the Bell was over, in 1993, Dustin began doing stand-up comedy and is still doing it as of today, touring on and off. He had also had a bunch of cameo appearances in many movies like Made, starring Vince Vaughn in 2001, Big Fat Liar, starring Amanda Bynes in 2002, and Dickie Roberts, former child star, starring David Spade in 2003.
I vaguely remember Dickie Roberts. I don't remember any of those other movies.
And in 2004, his girlfriend at the time, Jennifer, suffered a miscarriage due to an ectopic pregnancy. The baby would have been Dustin's first child. Because of the miscarriage, they decided to create the Dustin Diamond Foundation, which supports organizations that specialize in childcare. And in 2006, Dustin released his own sex tape called Screeched, Saved by the Smell. Everybody was skeptical if that was
That's a horrible name.
actually Dustin the sex tape, and on the Oprah Winfrey Network show called Where Are They Now?, he admitted that was indeed not him in the sex tape, but a stunt double that played him.
Oh.
And in 2007, he was on the 5th season of Celebrity Fit Club, and while on the show, he found himself in a lot of controversy with many of his colleagues. He even threatened to fight the host of the show and even Sergeant Harvey Walden, the show's trainer. He created a lot of tension for the show and his castmates. He was also a contestant on Hulk Hogan's Celebrity Championship Wrestling show in 2008 and was eliminated in week 8.
There's so many shows I had no idea existed. Now I gotta go watch all these. Hulk Hogan's Celebrity Championship Wrestling. What the fuck?
And in 2009, Dustin became an author of a book titled Behind the Bell. The book told stories about the cast and crew from his standpoint, and the cast did not appreciate his take on their lives being on the show. His castmates all discredited what Dustin said and was really critical of the book.
Yeah, that might throw a wrench in the works of him coming back to the Saved by the Bell franchise, is the fact that everybody else that's involved with the franchise hates his guts.
But when Dustin appeared in the Oprah show, Where Are They Now?, he disclosed that the book was actually written by a ghostwriter that took everything he said in an interview and
Jesus, what the fuck did this guy do after Saved by the Bell? He's not in the sex tape. He didn't write his own fucking book. He's just been twiddling his fucking thumbs? Doing some shitty stand-up comedy? Telling Screech jokes?
wrote a book on it. Dustin continued to tell the OWN network show that most of the stuff in the book was fictional. In the end, he eventually issued a public apology to his old castmates. During this time, the cast of Saved by the Bell was invited to participate in 2 very big events, and Dustin was not invited. The first event was in 2009, where People magazine was doing a cover story on Saved by the Bell's 20th anniversary of the debut of the show on NBC. And the second big event was a skit on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon in 2015. However, he did later say that he actually didn't want to be part of the reunions. He was also part of a band
You're
called
right.
Salty the Pocket Knife, where he wrote most of their music. Unfortunately, they're no longer together.
What was the name of that? Hold on. Let me back up a little bit.
Actually, didn't want to be part of the reunions. He was also part of a band called Salty the Pocket Knife,
Salty the Pocket Knife.
where he
Well, he's not big on names.
wrote most of their music. Unfortunately, they're no longer together and split up after
Unfortunately, it's broad. Unfortunately, they're not still together. Is it? Is it unfortunate?
they recorded their first album. He also married his girlfriend, Jennifer Meisner, in 2009, but they reportedly split up. In 2013, Justin joined the 12th season of Celebrity Big Brother, where he was the fourth housemate to be evicted. In 2014, Dustin was arrested in Wisconsin in connection with a bar fight involving a concealed weapon and a stabbing.
In other words, it's been a rough road since Saved by the Bell.
He was convicted of carrying a concealed weapon and disorderly conduct and was sentenced to 4 months in prison, but ended up only serving 3 months. And in 2016, he violated his probation and went back to jail for a couple of days. And in 2017, he starred in the TV series Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell on Adult Swim. And recently, in July 2019, Dustin Diamond was a victim of a death hoax that spreads on Facebook. The page that was created to honor Dustin got almost 1 million likes. People believe
Now see that. That's what makes me have hope for his career. When people thought he was dead, they rushed to go to his memorial page on Facebook. Almost 1 million likes for your memorial page on Facebook. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think we can work it out with some of the other Saved by the Bell people. Maybe we can get him back into, the franchise. Like they find out that, Screech didn't get enough college credits to graduate, so he's got to go back to college. They call it Saved by the Bell. Screech goes back to college.
the page was real because in the About section of the Facebook page it read, at about 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, July 25, 2019, our beloved actor Dustin Diamond passed away. Dustin Diamond was born on January 7, 1977 in San Jose. He will be missed but not forgotten. Please show your sympathy and condolences by commenting on and liking this page. Hundreds of fans immediately started writing
Seemed like a perfect place for a Saved by the Bell joke. We honor Dustin Diamond, who was not Saved by the Bell.
messages of condolences on the Facebook page, and on July 26, the actor's reps officially confirmed that Dustin Diamond was not dead. His rep said he joins the long list of celebrities who have been victimized by this hoax. He's still alive and well. Stop believing what you see on the internet. And if you want to keep up with Dustin, you can follow him on Instagram at Dustin Diamond Official and Twitter at Dustin Diamond. We wish nothing but the best for Dustin. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram,
I
and
looked for him
Facebook.
on Twitter. I couldn't find him.
Make sure to push
Wow.
that subscribe button so you can find out
alive.
whatever happened to all your favorites.
To the Dustin Diamond Twitter page, at Dustin Diamond. Is there anything there? Last tweet was February of 2019. He retweeted DJ Sinister Country Fried Mix a lot in early 2019. But nothing since then. Shame. Maybe I'll try to get a hold of him on Instagram. Let him know that I resurrected his career tonight. So wait, tomorrow, you're going to wake up, you're going to hear all about Dustin Diamond, and then people are going to be like, why the fuck is Dustin Diamond trending? What's up with that? But you'll know. You'll know. There was the power of the resurrection that brought back Dustin Diamond's career. And his star turn is Screech Mall Cop. Saved by the Bell, Screech Mall Cop. And terrorists take over the mall. Fuck. To milk that franchise for everything. All it's worth.